Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's be honest, the grind here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer this year, relatively straightforward. You pretty much have to level up every single weapon in the game if you want to use all the attachments because of the new gunsmith system this year, where obviously the attachments are sort of connected between all the guns. So leveling up every single gun and maxing out every single gun is one of the grinds. Then you got to go through and do the camo challenges if you want. You know, get Orion, get polyatomic, getting gold on everything, obviously. And that's pretty straightforward. Every single COD for the past few years has had this camo grind of going through and unlocking gold on every single gun and achieving that mastery camo. There's also the crazy ultimate mastery, which gets you a weapon charm. Yes, I know. Super riveting, right? But pre-launch of MW2, Call of Duty revealed the camo grind, right? It was a big day. We were, just a couple of days out from MW2 launch. The hype was real, and they go ahead and they post this new blog saying, hey, these are the weapon mastery camos, and this is the new camo system in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. And in this little preview, they showed us what was initially the mastery camos, and I'll put them on screen for you here. There was clearly, and these images were only up for about 30 minutes, and then they were replaced with what we now know as the standard weapon mastery camos, but there was very clearly a combination of basically platinum and gold on one M4. You can clearly see it is not just one singular camo. It is two camos mixed together. Then, even more obvious, there is a combination of polyatomic and Orion on one single M4. Clearly, two camos combined onto one weapon. And we all sat there and said, okay, this is awesome looking. We're going to be able to mix and match camos for the first time. And then, like I said, about 30 minutes later, Call of Duty ended up updating this blog and saying, hey, these are the updated camos. And it's just straight up Orion and straight up polyatomic and platinum and gold. So we had this pre-launch feature of camo mixing and matching, which I think would be absolutely awesome. And obviously MW2 launched and that feature was not there. For a while it was, theorized that maybe this is going to be some kind of max reward, or like sort of similar to the Obsidian camo grind back from MW 2019. But now we're here approaching season 4, and obviously that's just not the case. So what exactly happened here? Well, it appears as of recently that this feature has somewhat returned, but in a way that is laughable at best, right? Shout out to Merc Music. I imagine if you guys know who I am, you know who Merc Music is. Huge creator here, makes some hilarious content. Would highly recommend checking him out if you have not already. I noticed he posted a tweet the other day, and I'm just gonna simply show what he posted in his tweet because I think it does it the most justice. If you go ahead and you look at the new Call of Duty Champs 2023 store bundle that's now available, you can see that, one of the weapons is an M4, and on it is not one, but two camos, one that we have in the game and one that we don't. You can clearly see is highlighted by Merc Music himself with his fantastic artistic skills here. There is a gold camo on this M4. There is also a diamond camo on this M4. They are mixing and matching mastery camos despite the fact that we don't have diamond. They are mixing and matching mastery camos on weapons now, but instead of making it something that you could grind for, like you did with polyatomic and like you did with Orion and like you could potentially do with something similar to Obsidian, instead, what are they doing? Putting it behind that 2400 COD point paywall in the store. Exemplified by Merc Music's ha 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 ha, money, money, money. I don't understand this one fully. I mean, to me, the more grinds you could have in the game, the better. If you can go through and complete one mastery camo and, unlock polyatomic and then go through and do the challenges to unlock Orion as well, I think that's awesome because it's giving you a reason to continuously jump back onto the game. Now, personally, I completed Orion very early on into MW2. I wanted to try and get it done as fast as I could so that I could focus all my attention on Warzone 2 when it dropped and still have the mastery camos to rock on all my weapons. But even though I basically speed ran the mastery camos, I would love to be able to continuously come back to multiplayer and grind out something else. And right now, I will say, I think they're doing a really good job of implementing these seasonal events where, for the past couple of seasons, we've had the Path of the Ronin camo challenges, and this past season, the Trophy Hunt camo challenges, where you can go through and you can unlock these new universal camos, Cherry Blossom, and now like the orange sort of Topo camo that's not too shabby. Like, they're cool. They're not mastery camos though, obviously. So the incentive is there if you want to, you know, have something to do and grind out these headshot challenges and the long shots and stuff for the new camos for trophy hunt. It's a decent camo if you like that stuff, but it's not animated. It's not a mastery camo. And quite frankly, it's not a huge brag either. It's not like, hey, I put in all this work and did all this with all these weapons to get this super rare camo like Orion. You know, you look back to MW 2019 with Obsidian, I think that's one of the coolest things they've done. Post-launch, they realized, yeah, okay, a lot of players are unlocking Damascus now. Let's go the extra step. Master every single gun in the game, get Obsidian. And you can pick and choose which weapons you want to have Obsidian as well. Personally, I know Jev went through the painstaking process of going through and getting Obsidian on every single gun. I think there should have been an ultimate reward for that. Because again, creating these super long-term grinds is going to give you that major reason to continuously come back and play the game. And this year, you know, we have Orion, and then the next mastery challenge, the next ultimate grind is going for that weapon charm. A weapon charm is the max reward for going through and essentially doing the Obsidian challenges on every single gun, but instead of getting Obsidian camo, or what could potentially be a mix and match option or feature here, you get a weapon charm. I feel like that's a very fumbled opportunity, right? Obviously, with individual weapons, you have to go through and you want to max out a weapon because it's going to give you all the attachments and it's going to give you the ability to weapon tune. Weapon tuning is sort of that max weapon unlock, right? So incentivize to max out weapons if you want that feature to make your gun feel a little bit better and perform a little bit different, right? Well, how about maxing out every single gun and giving you that option, that feature, similar to how weapon tuning is a new feature unlocked by completing things. Mixing and matching camos as a feature for completing and maxing out things. I feel like that would be a huge incentive to jump back on the game and go through the process of maxing out and mastering truly every single gun in the game, and something that's a lot more noticeable than a simple weapon charm. So it is funny that pre-launch, we all thought we were going to have this crazy new feature dropping that was going to really incentivize camos this year, and then it completely disappears for months on end, only to return a few months down the road, multiple seasons down the road, as a store bundle. I feel like that's kind of par for the course of how expectations have gone in some, senses this year. It's unfortunate to say the least, though, and I feel like it was funny when I first saw this. I legitimately audibly laughed out loud when Merc Music posted this tweet, and I was like, man, it's funny, but also, man, does it bum me out that this is the reality that we're in right now. But wanted to talk about this a bit. Camo combinations were a mystery update for months on end, because we didn't really know what was going to happen. We all thought maybe, hey, if you do the mastery challenge and you get the whole weapon charm, the grand mastery weapon charm, maybe then you'd be able to unlock the mastery of unlocking and mixing and matching camos and getting that feature. But no, it's just not a thing. Unless you buy the store bundle, of course. That said, it's going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. As always, it's seriously appreciated. It does really help grow the channel. If you want to be a part of that channel growth, if you're new here or if you're not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, whether it is news, updates, loadouts, tips, you name it, it's all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.